Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.
In financial news, on Wall Street, bad may be the new good when it comes to economic data. Investors translated a grim September jobs report as a welcome sign that central banks might rush to inject additional stimulus into the economy. It's a twist of logic as Wall Street now views negative economic snapshots as a positive for the stock market. The Labor Department report was the catalyst for the stock market as the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above 11,000 on Friday for the first time since early May. There are building expectations that the Federal Reserve, Bank of England, and perhaps the Bank of Japan might embark on a second round of quantitative easing, dubbed by investors as QE2, to keep the recovery going. In U.S. news, with his party facing losses in next month's election, President Obama pressed his argument Sunday that the opposition is trying to steal the election with secret special interest money, possibly including money from foreign companies. In a speech to a large rally here and in a television advertisement, Mr. Obama and the Democrats escalated their efforts to present the Republicans as captive to moneyed interests. But Republicans and their allies fired back, dismissing the assertions as desperate last-minute allegations with no evidence to back them up. In international news, 16 steel tubes are being inserted into the top of the nearly 700-yard deep shaft in an effort to prevent the rock walls from crumbling in and blocking the escape route. Using video cameras, officials with the Chilean government-led rescue operation continued to analyze the entire length of the shaft Sunday. Those videos have also been viewed by a team of 8 geologists. Thus far, geologists have determined that much of the tunnel is solid rock, meaning that there is relatively low chance of it caving in. Given the numerous curves in the tunnel, however, officials are worried that the capsule may become stuck in the lower sections of the shaft. We are going to double-check everything that is necessary until we are convinced that the system functions, said Lawrence Goulbourne, Chile's mining minister. During telephone conversations with the miners on Sunday, rescue officials advised the men that they must determine in order which order that they will be hauled up the rescue shaft. Jamie Malinich, the Chilean health minister, told reporters that several men expressed a desire to be the last to abandon the mine in what he called a completely admirable show of solidarity. The miners later told rescue officials, however, that the true reason they were fighting to be the last one up the shaft was to be listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest time a miner has been trapped underground. Given the complexity of the 10-week-long rescue operation, it would be a record that many consider insurmountable.
These are the most powerful songs of all time. Time Life presents Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $29.99. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, and we'll cut the price to just $14.99. That's right, you get 5 CDs for just $14.99. Then preview other beautiful classical CDs. Satisfaction guaranteed. This collection is not sold in stores, so call now and get Time Life's Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $14.99.
Call 1-800-731-0511 to order Classical Power for $14.99 plus shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card or order online at timelife.com/power.
In entertainment news, Ryan Seacrest will reportedly add to his ever-growing media empire by launching a music, pop culture, and lifestyle-oriented cable channel with the help of concert giant AEG and talent agency CAA. The Hollywood Reporter writes, talks are still in preliminary stages, but Seacrest will more than likely work behind the scenes rather than on camera. Forbes reports that the channel will be called AXS and draw from AEG's concert and live venue assets. Seacrest juggles multiple projects already, serving as host not only on American Idol, but also E! News and a daily morning radio show, as well as America Top 40. He's also a producer on the top-rated Keeping Up with the Kardashians. No agreements are yet in place with any cable or satellite providers, but the Hollywood Reporter points out that Seacrest has a strong relationship with Comcast CEO Ted Harbert. Seacrest Station is the second music-related channel to be planned recently. Previously, Vivo revealed plans to launch their own music video network. In tech news, it's hard to go anywhere and not see, hear, and read about Mark Zuckerberg right now. Last week and the week before, the Facebook founder and CEO was getting attention for giving away $1 million. This week, he's talking about two long-awaited Facebook features, a new way to easily get your data out of Facebook, and a better way to parse friends into subgroups. On Tuesday night, satirist Andy Borowitz wondered on the radio, only half in jest, if he should win a Nobel Prize in economics. Sandwiched between all of that, of course, is the reason for all of this publicity. Hollywood has made an uncomfortably excellent movie about the company, and Facebook's image makers want to ensure that partially fictional account doesn't become the real way the world sees Facebook and its precious leader. Remember 3 years ago when Yahoo tried to buy Facebook for $1 billion and Zuckerberg said no? Remember 4 years ago when he launched Newsfeed and again said no when outraged users and a few employees told him to shut it down? Gutsy decisions like that are why Facebook and Zuckerberg are where they are today. Most have forgotten, for example, that Google guys were accused of having stolen the idea for AdWords, the targeted advertising model behind much of the company's success. Yahoo ended up owning well north of 5% of Google because of that and other legal settlements. Has it changed Larry Page and Sergey Brin's place as technology visionaries? Not a bit. The list of ideas that Steve Jobs and Bill Gates have allegedly appropriated have filled chapters in books. Because of all of this, I say if you haven't given Facebook or the social network a try, I say go for it. Both are certainly worth your time. In green news, as part of his ambitious program to fight obesity and diabetes in New York City, Michael Bloomberg is looking to change the rules governing the use of food stamps to ban their use for the purchase of soda and sugary drinks. The New York Times reported this is the latest in Bloomberg's efforts to raise the city's green profile, including installing wind farms, planting a garden at City Hall, and an unsuccessful push for a congestion charge. To keep the 1.7 million New Yorkers on food stamps from using them to buy soda, Bloomberg needs the approval of the Department of Agriculture, which sets the rules. The DOA received Bloomberg's request on Wednesday, but has yet to make a decision, though in 2004 it rejected a similar request from Minnesota to prohibit the use of food stamps for the purchase of junk food. That decision was based on the belief that the proposed regulation would perpetuate the stereotype that low-income shoppers make poorly informed choices. The New York Times wrote, public health experts greeted Mr. Bloomberg's proposal cautiously. George Hacker, senior policy advisor for the Health Promotion Project of the Center for Science and the Public Interest, said a more equitable approach might be to use educational campaigns to dissuade food stamp users from buying sugared drinks. The world would be better, I think, if people limited their purchases of sugared beverages, Mr. Hacker said. However, there are a great many ethical reasons to consider why one would not want to stigmatize people on food stamps.
Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.